Hey guys, welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. I did some stuff off camera. It was well, I made the structure for my forge and smithy. I know I said I would do that this episode, but I thought about it a bit and I actually realized that building a structure, even a small one like this, takes a while. And it actually did take up around 40 minutes, so I didn't actually really have time to, put this in a video. But the less I do in this episode, the more I get to do, because the more time I have. I haven't really done anything other than this. And this stuff will help out in the cave. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a tip. If you're ever playing ARK, and you need to hatch an egg, but you can't afford to make a egg incubator, or you just don't have the blueprint, just use a whole lot of these standing torches. If you put them in like a straight line or an arch kind of shape, a crescent, you put the egg inside the crescent, or even on the outside, don't really matter. Turn these on and they will hatch any egg with the right amount. It's pretty useful and it's a lot cheaper than you might think, although it's a lot heavier, so it might take a tiny bit longer than you would expect. So what I did say last episode is that I'd go explore that cave, and that is true. I am gonna go explore that cave and find its explorer notes, but first I need to get a crossbow. So I guess there's not really going to be any travel between here and there until that Psycho is dead. There he is. Well, it's probably somewhere. Go. Is he over here after? Huh. Never mind, there's okay, now that I have that. My parasaur is going to be coming into the cave with me. And there is water in the cave, so I don't have to worry too much about water. But what I do have to worry about is the piranhas and other deadly creatures in that water. There's leeches and all kinds of stuff, so I really just have to be careful through the entire cave because there's a whole lot of animals that I don't really want to fight, but I have to. Should be good on food for now. Okay. And that is one of the reasons I hate this place. Do we even have any food? Okay. One of my water skins. Well, I guess it's just that much. And this is right next to the cave. The cave is just a little ways down here. Right there. And this place is a very dangerous area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. Set it right there. So in case I die in this cave, I can easily get to my stuff. There's a lot of crystals. And yes, all the crystals on the walls you can collect. It's not that hard to get here. There's not really anything in the way. Unless you don't want to fight Frog Mass Axe. Aside from them, it's pretty much just a straight path. Although, I did get a little lucky at the fact that I didn't get Dilophosaurs or Raptors, which can survive on the way to the cave. Can spawn on the way to the cave. So do watch out for that if you're trying to come here. It's only down here. This is where everything goes. Ah, now do watch out. That's another thing. It's pretty often for a Megalania to spawn right there. And yes, that is a Megalania that can stick to walls and everything. And they have a poisonous bite. That's not really something I want to fight. I'm pretty sure it's something I have to fight to be able to get to the caves supplies. Had some wood. I could tell what level the thing was. If I lose this Parasaur, it's really gonna suck. You can get mega fish from one of these guys. You watch out again. This guy's five. This level of a guy is exactly what I would say tame. But I can't tame it. And my Parasaur's gonna die. This guy is a big fork in the road right now. Yep. Now I have Mega Rating. And that is one of the dangers of spawning in the cave. Or going into the cave. So now my Progomastix is probably gonna fight it and die. Most likely. I'm probably gonna get Mega Rabies again. But I still have to kill that thing. And that is not something I think can spawn in here. I think that's a glitch. Yep, there goes my Progomastix. So I probably should have just turned and left when I saw this guy, because he is not something you would usually want to fight. Due to the mega babies and the damage that he deals. I'm going to probably have to die a couple more times to get him away, and I forgot that sleeping bags only have one spawn. I forgot that they disappear after that. So I'm going to have to make another one. I'm gonna have a serious problem with these Brugamastax and probably a Dilophosaur. This place isn't as hot as I remember, which is a good thing. But it could be just due to my fortitude or something. Okay, that is another threat in these places. Troodons. Do not come out here at night. Troodons will kill you. Troodons are only effective at night. They only attack you at night. Without being provoked, at least. Because they can barely see at day. Now, I having that one spawn point means I can die one more time. Unless I kill that last drop. But now that my Parasaur is dead, this is going to be a whole lot harder. Let's see, where's my back? Oh, there it is. So if you can, if you did lure him away, if you're in this spot, do not make him angry again, because he will kill you. What you want to do is you want to try to avoid that fight. You can see there's a whole lot of stuff there. Well, you can't really see the stuff, but you can see there's a scorpion. Oh yeah. Here you can. There's another guy there, which is gonna suck. You know, I'm just gonna pull back out of the cave. I can't do this right now. I don't have threat supplies. I will come back once I have a effective weapon, like a Bronto rifle. It's really called a long neck rifle, but I don't really care what it's called. So now I gotta get a new Parasaur. I do have crystals, which will help with getting a spyglass so I can tell what level everything is and what to shoot first. So I will do a probably a little introduction of like what you can find down here to be a warning, because there's 2 things down here that can give you mega rabies, and even more things that can just flat out kill you without that. It's almost night. I gotta get away from these Troodons fast. So how you know a Troodon will attack you immediately is when its eyes glow orange. Like that. That means that it will attack you. And that is a Troodon. One of the most hatred creatures on the Ark. And they travel in packs. I'm actually very surprised that one only was a single one. If I die to it again, I'm going to have a very big problem with it back. Never mind, it wasn't. I don't know why that paused. I didn't click the pause button, but okay. And now I have to spawn in a random location. As close to that as I can get. Oh, pretty much spawn right on it. Okay. And this is not at all where I could spawn. Oh. This stuff is only this way. Here's all the rocks. And over there is where I have my base. So if you ever need to do this, swim across this water, let me warn you of what spawns here. As you saw a little while ago, Sarkers spawn here. There's Bryonox, even sometimes. There's most definitely piranhas, so watch out for them. Sometimes Megalodon even spawn in here. Leeches might. Basically, most of the things that terrorize the surface of the water out in the ocean terrorize this, which makes it a not so ideal area to live in. But what it does do is it gives a good amount of creatures to tame. Even in this area you can find, as I said, Bryonox. There, or as somebody pronounced it, Baryonyx. I pronounced it Bryonox. They spawn in this area. They are fast, nimble, but they don't have good health. So that's why you don't usually see much people using it. Sarcos, if you ask me, are a better tame, but a harder tame. And you can use those rocks to your advantage when taming one of these things. You can see a Sarco right there, on the other side of the water. Now here I am, back at my base. The only thing I really have now is, of course I need to hide. Food is all I have right now. Now, if you die when you have a lot of mounts, don't be too angry at the game if you like die or your mounts die, because the more you do in a game, you will find certain things get easier. Like, I've tamed 3 Gigantos in my time of playing this game. I know that's not much, but I don't play PvP servers. I don't even really play servers at all. But if you lose your dinos, you can either go on YouTube or something and find traps to tame those specific dinos. Now, the things like the Rhiniogantha, hang on, I have tamed one. I think I have its dossier. Ah, yes. The Rhiniogantha. Things like this you can't trap. And yes, evidently this thing can actually pick up Rexes. Which is pretty cool. I didn't know that about it until I saw another video on it. But they have pretty interesting abilities, and I will tame one eventually. But that's that. Yeah. So if you don't really like my videos or something like that, you can go check out a channel, which I am suggesting to y'all, called Element Animation. They do Minecraft animated videos, and it's pretty funny. I watch them all the time. If you don't really want to subscribe to me or like me enough to subscribe, then go check out them. You probably would like them. So yeah. I will probably finish getting everything while I'm not recording. It's, getting everything takes a while. But I will be doing probably a whole lot of stuff next episode. Probably going after something bigger to tame, like a Sarco, something like that. I will eventually tame a Rhiniogantha. And, oh, by the way, if you need to climb walls, or you're playing like a PvP server, you need to fight people effectively, but you don't want to be a tank because tanks are slow. What you should do is either tame a Rhiniogantha, because they give Mega Ramies that can be very deadly. They also have a poison. And the another mount that I would suggest is a Bloodstalker. They're one of my favorites. They're pretty useful, and you can also get a Shadow Man, which is also pretty useful. All of which aren't really tanks, but all of which can be set to a tank, except for the Bloodstalker. The Bloodstalker is fast and quick on its feet, but if it gets below half health, it starts to eat you alive. So just fair warning, don't fight anything you know you can't kill, or you will die. Whether it's through the dino or you're on mount, you will die. So have a nice day from here. If you subscribe, then I thank you. And I will see all of you next time.